really see me right now. Yo, what is going on YouTube? As y'all can tell by the title of the video, this is some of y'all video y'all probably been waiting on for a minute. And it's here. Cold air intake box. Right here, K&N. As y'all could probably see in the thumbnail of the video, I didn't get the metal one nor the AFE intake just because I probably could make it go through my light anyways, but it was way more expensive. And also the metal one will heat up. And this is like the plastic one, so it won't heat up as bad. And plus for a V6, do we really need like something metal in there? No, we don't, realistically. So, but let's get this thing unboxed real quick, actually. This is what they call rotationary mold. I don't know why it's not going right now. It does say K&N on it. I don't know if you can see that. K&N. But this is the roto mold. So this portion, it literally will sit in the car pretty much just like this. Oh, big ass directions. Let's go. All right. First thing we gotta do is disconnect the battery. I'm gonna go do that. Everybody knows how to do that. It's literally in the trunk on the right. Just lift up your little mat. Unscrew that little screw on the thing a little bit. Make sure your car's off. Then pull the negative up. Make sure you do the negative. That's what it says here. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. Give me a second. Battery all disconnected. This is the last look y'all are gonna be getting of the stock engine bay. So obviously, first thing that needs to be done is you gotta take off this little piece right here, which just yank it off. There ain't nothing special about it. I had to already buy a new one. It's not even that much, so I might just leave that off. Not even gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna get a new ported throttle body. But for right now, we're not doing that. So this is part of the intake. Yeah, I forgot. Okay. Let me read the instruction manual. See what we gotta do first. There's like a little. You'll see that plug right there. You gotta take out that thing. I'm pretty sure it's a twist. It's a twist that way and then out. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to give you all the best angle possible, but it's gonna be very hard. So just bear with me here. But I honestly, yeah, I think this is our vent hose, but this is definitely our yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. It 100% has to come off, so I just yoinked that bit off. And I think that portion also got to come off, so. All right, we had guessed right. That hose right there is what you got to take off next, so let's do that. Just get yourself one of these. I don't know if y'all can see this. And then reach over next to that throttle body and you'll see a clamp, and you're gonna want to loosen that one. So basically we gotta loosen this clamp, or this little like screw right there. Let's try the 8 milli. Looks like that is going to be the one. All right, yep, we got that. Let's save this for later. Now good to remove, which we are. Let's yank this boy out. There we go. And it's just a tiny little, I see exactly what that is. It's just a tiny little pull off, nothing hard at all. You just gotta really get it off there. Bro, I just had this thing out, bro. Woo! goes into this little top portion the other way. There we go. So next what you're going to want to do is take this little L piece, and right at that top right corner should be a hole, and you'll place it right there. This might be 10 millimeter. The other screw thing on. Let's see what else we need to do. These two little strips, take those strips out, and these will go over pretty much all around the whole thing almost. Yeah, it just kind of like goes on. Yeah. Yes, sir. Just like that. Got it all around. You want to go from top edge to where you put on that other thing. Take it, push that thing in. But this length doesn't look like it's long enough, or it looks too long. Alright, so now we have it cut to proportion where it needs to be cut. It kept coming down, and this portion kept hanging off this edge right there, because it's like a drop off. But just cut it. There is metal going through it, so I'd recommend getting some like real pliers, cutting that thing off. But let me. Alright, so now from the inside, so on the inside, you're going to want to stick this thing. It's the one that has the out, and it has two screw holes. Match it up with the screw holes, and also try to keep it stable. This is going to be kind of hard considering that I don't have any of the screws ready. Yep, that was 100%. And this is going to take an Allen key to screw down. I wouldn't say it needs to be that tight, considering this is only keeping on this like head of the intake. Yep, 100%. The piece that has the bubble in the middle, that is what you're going to stick right there. Exactly how I just did it. Just throw it on. These things are going to come in. We have 3 of them. I would say put this thing over before you do it. And we are going to clamp this thing on. Way more than I actually initially thought. Clamps, we actually have 4, which is going to be needed 100%. So it looks like it's going to go something like Alright, yeah, so there's a little hole down there. And it's just gonna, it honestly doesn't even fit that snug into that hole. I'm not even gonna cap. Because that thing is not going in. Yeah, okay, I see what it did. So as you tighten this up, that little, yeah, okay. All right, so in that little spot that it just slid in, that little black piece squishes together and then creates a backing so it can't pull out. That makes sense. I didn't really know what they wanted me to do, but fully we got that down. This little thing comes in, and there is a portion where it looks like this end is more like wider than this end. So I'm guessing this end goes on the and if you're looking for, if they say a part and you don't really know, it should say numbers on it, and it'll tell you what part they're using. Like right there it says the part number. So yeah, so basically now, I mean, we're gonna be working over here with the throttle body now, and this is gonna be interesting. Not interesting at all, actually. The thing slid on like butter. Yeah, so you're gonna want to put a clamp on this before you put it on. We had to get the grommet and we had to completely pull this off. And how you do that is it's literally just a button. There's like a button on this thing that you just click and it pulls out of that little hose over there. So now we are going to mess with the factory. Oh shit, y'all can't even see it. Yeah, we're gonna mess with the factory intake now, or not the factory, the new intake. So this little rubber grommet, there's gonna be a little hole right there, and this little rubber grommet goes inside of that hole, and then that's where you'll stick your inlet. So nice and nice. All right. Honestly, I thought it was gonna be a big deal. Wasn't that big of a deal. Now you're gonna take this thing, and it has to go inside, but we gotta be really careful. So make sure that little tag that's coming off the inlet is facing up, just like shown in the manual. All right, so now we have to install the 90-degree NPT fitting into the K&N intake tube as shown. So that is this back portion right there. Something's got to go in there. And the only issue is that we do have like 3 of them Johnnies, or 2 of them Johnnies. But let me see which one it is. It looks like it's the bigger one, I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm just gonna take, oh yeah, I just smacked myself with the inlet. Yeah, I gotta be really careful. All right. I'm trying to be really careful with this stuff because I don't really want any of it to break. Fashion be the latest. And it shows that it's like facing down from that tube. So I'm guessing it's just gonna go like that and face down, which that's how I did it. So let's move on. Alright. So this little grommet thing was on the old intake, right at the top, as you can see right there. It was what was kind of giving me struggles of taking the intake out. But now, where did I put that other thing? There it is. All right. Now I need to have this bracket right here. You're gonna want to take this bracket and install the grommet. I don't know how it's installed yet, but let's figure it out. Install it with the shorter or the smaller side on the inside, and then the fatter side on the outside. This thing is gonna have to go like this.
Gave up his son, gave him my soul. Now I can feel it. No, I feel more like dumb. They see me as dumb, like who isn't though? Yeah, my specialty is taking empty words and wrap them on my chest like I could go and change the world. The truth is, I'm feeling stranded, abandoned the mission. God, what's the plan? Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
We're gonna go back to what we did before. I'm just throwing this guy in there. Alright, so let's just say that was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done. Thing would not go on. So my issue that I'm having is, if you see right, I don't know if you all can see that, but you'll see that gap right there. There's a gap. And I don't really think there's supposed to be a gap on that throttle body. I tried to push in as much as possible, and I still, I literally just cannot get it to sit down. But everything is sitting technically where it's supposed to be. But see, that can't even reach right there. Like, what am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro, but we're gonna figure out something, and once I figure it out, I'm obviously gonna tell y'all, so let me figure it out, I guess. Alright, I can't even lie, we skipped like half of that, getting that on. Let me just open the engine bay and kind of show y'all what's up. You see most of getting it on, but we stopped at the throttle body place. Literally, okay, so I made it seem like it was really hard. It was hard, but I was doing it right. You have to just force it in there, and I had it in. Y'all saw that it was in, but it was just like I kept saying, I don't think it's right, I don't think it's right. My dad came in there, shoved that bitch more in, and then we clamped it down, and he was like, it's good, it's good. So I was like, okay. But then we lost the screwdriver down there, so that's why I didn't film like the rest of the parts. But to put the filter on, it's really just one clamp, probably the easiest thing ever. And then there is one hose. So there used to be a hose that came around and connected like somewhere in there, but that's a screw portion that screws down and it like holds the intake in place. So the hose used to come out here, but basically what y'all need to do is K&N gives you a new hose, which is right there. And there's a connection spot in that back point that all you have to do is literally just take out that connection, attach your hose to it, trim your hose a little bit to make it like sure it's the right size, jam it on there, put some WD-40, make sure you like get it lubed up, pause, and then route that hose from that back all the way here and just put it right on that port. And this is only for under 2015 Challengers and Chargers, but for the above 2015, that's what you have to do. So, without further ado, let's take it for a ride. here in the Intake and Borla exhaust Dodge Challenger C23 GT. I messed that up. I was about to call it a C63. That's Buddy's dream car. Can't even cap. Let's get the show on the road. Oh my God. Bro, it shakes my whole car, bro. Oh my God, it's faster. Oh my God. Yo, where's my phone? I need to text the boys. Tell them that I just unlocked this thing. It's insanely deep. It like rumbles the car. It's shaking my pedals, bro. Ooh, my exhaust just rattled really bad. Make sure y'all smash and crash that like button, baby. Thank y'all for watching to the end of the video. Hope y'all have a blessed day. Peace out.